Hello to everyone out there in the Matrix. I hope everybody's safe and sound today. It's going to be a rocking and rolling time coming up. I want to quickly, hopefully, reveal something if you haven't already come across this information about what the feds kind of came out and said on Friday. Um, this was this was posted yesterday, I believe, from Fox Business. But let's see if I can see this. Yeah, August 9th, this was published. So, Fed's Kasari calls for 6-week economic shutdown to control coronavirus spread. Neil Kashkari warns that the rest of 2020 could be much worse than what America has experienced so far. Now, y'all, I'll say right off the bat, this caught my attention, and for those researchers out there, you are going to know what I'm pointing out here, but I'm not going to go into it in this video. But what we see presented to us as reality is important. They do put stuff out there. So again, what I'm going to point out, and I'm not going to go into it, do your own research, but some of you are going to know what I'm getting at here is right here. Look at that name, and for you researchers, you're going to know likely what I'm talking about. This is, in my opinion, something very important. Okay? Take it for what it's worth. This is important. But anyways, that's the man's last name, but they don't do things by chance. So anyways, if I can get this page to actually cooperate with me.
Now we've got Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin and Mark Meadows, the Chief of Staff for the President. Let's listen in to the Democratic side, the Republican side, rather.
Jobs, and these are critical issues. Despite the fact that we had a very good jobs number this morning, there's still too many people that are out of work and no fault of their own because of this coronavirus. So time is very important. That's why we're here. We have schools that are getting ready to open. We have kids that need to be protected as they go back to school. I've reached out between yesterday and today to several Democrat governors, several mayors, to understand what the costs of schools are. I didn't yet call the Republican. I'll call some Republican states, the chief and I, today. We want to make sure that the states have enough money to open the schools safely. I think, as you know, we've allocated what was in the HEROES Act and added a little bit more money. Despite the fact that the Democrats would like more money, we are speaking to the states to make sure they have enough money. I've also heard from many schools and universities they're worried about liability. As you know, we think it's very important that we have corona-related liability protection in here. Now, the president would like us to make a deal, but unfortunately, we did not make any progress today. We discussed the same issues. We did come back up. We were requested to have another meeting, and let me just say, to the extent that they are willing to make new proposals, the chief and I will be back here anytime to listen to new proposals, but we have asked them for a specific compromise on state and local and a specific compromise on unemployment. We have not received proposals on that. Let me just say, as I said before, I think there's other areas we have made a lot of progress on. We know we need broadband for kids to be able to access who can't get in. I think we can reach an agreement on that. The speaker just mentioned food. We want to make sure that kids have food. We're not going to agree to long-term policy changes, but the things that they wanted for through next year, through January, we've agreed to. So I think there's a lot of areas of compromise. I think if we can reach an agreement on state and local and unemployment, we will reach an overall deal, and if we can't, we can't.
Yeah, I think it's interesting just to hear the comments from Senator Schumer and Speaker Pelosi saying that they want a deal when behind closed doors their actions do not indicate the same thing. And as we look at this particular issue, the Secretary is right. We've offered $105 billion for.
Cascari echoed comments he made a week ago on CBS's Face the Nation when he argued that if we were to lock down hard for a month or 6 weeks, we could get the case count down so that our testing and our contact tracing would actually enough to control the spread of coronavirus. Now, y'all, why is the president of a Federal Reserve Bank giving medical advice? Really? I mean, what is up with that? I know what is up with that. I mean, it would be a whole nother video, but it's interesting. Quote, if we were to lock down hard for a month or 6 weeks, we could get the case count down so that our testing and our contact tracing was actually enough to control, unquote. Y'all, this, while they are echoing the coronavirus BS, what is happening here is this is economics. And in some of my other readings dating back to 2019, some of them I actually removed from the YouTube platform, and I can't remember if I uploaded them, but I went through this period where I took some of them off because, you know, I'm targeted anyways. So, and I don't, you know, yesterday on a live stream of mine, I'll just throw this in there. Someone was able to leave a comment in the live chat, but they were not showing up as being a viewer. They have ways of doing things. This is where the targeting comes in. This guy, Kashkari, this guy does not care about no coronavirus. This has to do with economics, all right? This has to do with economics. They know, as I know, that there is about to be a meltdown, and it's a coming. It is going to be a financial collapse that we have never seen. It is going to make the Great Depression look like child's play. It is going to make the 2008-2009 robbery of American citizens look like child's play. This has to do with economics and nothing to do with no coronavirus spread. In a way, and without researching this too much, because there's way too much stuff to research these days, if they were to shut down the U.S. economy once again, and clearly stating possibly even 6 weeks, their financial failure, collapse, probably would not be as noticeable as pertaining to the real reason of the financial collapse. Now, look at it this way: if they were to lock down the country again for 6 weeks, the economic side of it could be blamed on because there's nothing open, everything's closed. But see, this is what this is where the whole scam comes in. The economic collapse is going to happen either way, but see, it can be blamed in the future. It can be blamed on the shutdown, the economic shutdown of the United States for another 6 weeks, which will be the focus and primary reason of this catastrophic financial collapse that is imminent. But see, what's happening is they're going to put the blame on COVID virus when really it has to do with the banking cartels and this privately owned Federal Reserve. I'm just throwing this out there, y'all. Be prepared as much as you can. I wish that I could be prepared more than I am. I'm not able to. I wished I could be. But I'm gonna say they're already telling us, just as of yesterday when this is published, they're telling us their game plan. Take it for what it's worth. Do your own research. But y'all, buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride, y'all. And they're telling us. They're telling us what's coming. But I don't need them to tell me jack, because I already know. I've been saying this since 2019. Anyways, I'd just like to give a plug for a creator on YouTube. I actually came across some of this information through Static on the Attic. Drop in. He's a very good creator, made a lot of great research videos. Static in the Attic on YouTube. Check him out. I actually am subscribed to his channel and I value his information, and I came across this via his web channel and our YouTube channel, and I thought I was going to make a video about it too, because so that people can be prepared for what they have in store for us. Anyways, that's it. Stay safe. Be prepared.